less in terms of being offensive and more in terms of writing.
Oh, okay.
Is that in the third movie they hinge the whole reason that Obi-Wan Kenobi, right, beats Anakin, based on the fact that he has the high ground. But in the Phantom Menace, Darth Maul had the high ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also had
Darth Maul didn't just have the high ground; they were in a pit.
Yeah.
Like hanging on the edge.
Yeah. I just had
That's like the lowest ground you can have. They were in a hole.
Yeah. The lowest low ground. There was clearly they were not thinking about like what else had happened in those movies.
No, they didn't give a rap. They absolutely.
Why were the prequels? Yeah.
That was important.
Yeah, he brought down the entire. He killed democracy. He destroyed democracy in space.
Yes, he did.
Are you saying that Jar Jar Binks is the Star Wars equivalent of like Mitch McConnell?
Yeah. Dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
well, he literally, I mean, he did in front of all of those, even in front of the ETs.
Yeah.
Like he straight up gave away all of their rights and privileges to Palpatine. He was like, I mean, I guess I don't know my Nazi history well enough to know who told Hitler he was in charge now, but he was that guy.
Right. That's pretty I mean, yeah.
Like Hindenburg or some shit?
I thought did Hindenburg actually, like, give power to Hitler? I know he took Hindenburg's power.
Well, he was made chancellor.
Yeah.
And,
chancellor, right?
Well, Chancellor Palpatine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that fucking.
What it was based on.
Yeah, that fucking Hindenburg piece of shit, Jar Jar.
I mean, yeah.
They should have named a
fucking Nazi collaborating Gun.
I mean, that is what the Gungans are, right? Nazi collaborators.
Pretty much.
Yeah, just whatever the worst thing I can think of to say about them.
Gungans are. Kind of no matter what.
Yeah.
I like the really fat one that talked like
Mayor pejorative. No, but that's what the Riff Track guys call it.
I mean, that's such a stupid name. I could actually believe it was from the Star Wars prequel.
I believe his actual name was Boss Nass.
Boss Nass.
Yeah, he was a nasty boss, so he was Boss Nass. I'm pretty sure that Boss Nass was actually his name.
All right.
I thought Boss Nass was the assassin that they killed.
The assassin that...
Yeah, the assassin that hired the assassin.
Tried to kill what's-her-face?
Yeah. I don't know for sure on that one, though. I could be wrong.
I'm pretty sure Boss Nass is the guy that goes... Like, and then does nothing else.
Like a really fat Richard Nixon.
Yeah.
That's kind of what he was.
So does that mean he was actually really racist?
Probably. I don't know what he was saying.
Yeah,
he looked like some kind of like reptilian boss hog. Like
he wasn't. At least he wasn't like a fucking minstrel show stereotype.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I would have taken more of that kind of Gungan over the Jar Jar Binks kind.
Yeah. Well, that's a good point.
I mean, I guess as far as I remember, Jar Jar Binks was the only one who wasn't minstrel stereotype, but
they all talked.
They all kind of talked that way.
He was the worst, but like they were
he was the only one who came across as like kind of deliberately meant to be like a retard for the sake of comedy.
I mean, yes, the other ones were more competent, but like I will say, even like the
whole species came off as kind of retarded though.
Well, there were, in particular, the specific like language thing of them going like Yusa and Misa. That was something that they all were. Doing. At the very least, like all the
even Boss Nass, was doing the Misa.
Even Boss Nass did that.
It wasn't quite as like exaggerated,
but it was still.
It wasn't quite in the minstrel voice, but they were doing the Misa, Yusa. Nice.
Yeah, that shit was horrible though.
Yeah. But Ulysses was going to make a good point though. There was that dude named Jackster Daxter, so.
Yeah, that's a whole other can of worms.
You didn't like his 1950s diner?
Yeah, in space. His space diner?
No, it makes a ton of sense. It makes so much sense.
In a galaxy far, far away, 70 years ago.
Yeah, it only would have been like 30 years ago when the movie came out.
That's true. It's true. Yeah, Jackster Daxter. That fat, sloppy piece of shit.
I didn't even know he was supposed to be.
Oh man, you know that
just
guy.
a fat, greasy piece of shit. Like
You know that guy had like the worst skid marks.
Oh yeah, dude. I think they were on his apron. Yeah.
I don't know how you do that, but there we are.
I did just must have run out of toilet paper in the bathroom.
Over there. No.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, can you grab that stuff?
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, this is the extra area.
Yeah, I don't know about those Star Wars prequels, man.
I know about them, and they're awful.
Yeah. Why were they so color? What happened between the prequels and the original movies? Like, did all the color get sucked out of the universe? Like, is that like, was that like an Empire program or the?
By Emperor Palpatine.
Oh, okay.
Say what you want about Rogue One, and I hate that movie, but at least it did try and have an aesthetic keeping in with the
in line with the original
movies.
Yeah,
you know?
I just like in the original movies. Okay, all of the spacecraft have very sharp edges.
Yeah.
Right. They're all blacks and whites and grays and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're all modeled
in the prequels, they're all rounded. They're yellow. They're orange. They're yeah, right.
Yeah,
like what happened? Like this space, like did they just did the Empire just institute like a program of like everything's got to be dull and what happened to all those old spaceships? They never make like an appearance.
Yeah, you'd think there'd be still some flying around at least.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, like the Millennium Falcon's supposed to be fucking ancient in there, but it looks unlike anything that was in the prequel.
Right. Anything that would have been in the modern.
Yeah, right.
Would have been.
Yeah,
the fact that it's supposed to be ancient, it does not look like any of the other things that would be ancient.
Yeah, right. Like, I mean, that's just George Lucas being a moron, but like, the movies are so out of place. The prequels are so out of place with the original.
He was constructing a universe. He was like, oh, I think that was cool. I'll put it in.
Well, I think the main thing was he was like, yeah, if they're bright, they'll sell more toys.
Little kids like things that are, bright yellow.
Yeah, little kids love retarded stereotypes.
I don't know about that. I don't know when little kid was going, oh boy, a minstrel alien.
And that was George Lucas's thought process, though.
Yeah.
That kids would love Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah. They'd be like, these kids will really connect with all of this overt racism.
I mean, I don't know, maybe kids in like the fucking 50s, whatever.
Right.
Like,
shit, even that, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird.
I don't know about it. The Star Wars prequels just are.
Oh, did you see that?
Uniquely horrible.
Did you see Lucasfilm gave the nod and its blessing to the KOTOR series that those fans are doing?
I did, yeah. As long as it's labeled as a fan project and they don't make like direct money off of it.
Right.
But yeah, no, I'm super happy about that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Like, for usually when something like that, any kind of fan project like that happens, it's almost always shut down by the corporation. They're almost even if they aren't going to make any money off of it, it's almost always shut down.
Right.
So I was very surprised to see that they were actually going to allow them to put that through.
Why are they so broy?
They're from Goon for Less. They're discount goons.
It sounds like something from like the Harley Quinn show.
Yeah, right.
Oh, they're farming these climbers.
What are these guys?
Yo, we decided to stop killing.
They are really broy.
Yeah.
I guess they've been kind of broy the whole game, but.
I feel like this is them at their most.
Yeah, right.
Most broy.
Yeah, they straight up sound like Bill and Ted.
Oh shit. They think you're a butt pirate too.
Oh shit.
We know we're in prison. We know what happens here.
That's why we came.
Robot's like, look at me, I'm about to drop the soap.
Oh no. I hope no one notices.
Hey everyone, I dropped the soap. Don't rape me.
Oh, is that?
That's Clank.
Well,
Shit.
Just send your friends that way. If you need backup.
why was there a sheep in the prison cell?
I
don't know. Yeah.
Take it from here.
Somebody was fucking that sheep.
Well, it probably dropped the soap.
This one doesn't have fucking hands. How, what was it gonna do?
No, I mean, then it's permanently dropping the soap, and
Right, it's just
therefore
dropping.
it's always available. Drop this soap. I can't even hold the soap. Good enough for me.
Oh, man. Well, real quick,
Yeah.
before we continue, I would like to share with you guys this.
What's that fly out of prison?
Yeah.
Isn't
Can
that
I?
the fly from Resident Evil 6?
Nah, it's not nearly big enough. I don't know. I guess we can't open those ones.
I'm sure there's a big shit that needs to eat.
I want to share with you guys though. This interesting little thing here.
Okay.
So, someone at I won't say any names, but somebody that worked at Insomniac actually quit over Rivet's character design.
Why?
Because it's ableist?
Well, let me read it to you. This is an example of one of the very small. This person went and had like a tantrum on Twitter after.
Okay.
This is an example of one of the very small things that build up over time to make life miserable for women and marginalized people in our industry. Something as simple as putting titties on a space rat can harm people.
She has tits?
Barely. There's maybe like a very, very, very slight bulge in the chest, but it's barely there.
Yeah, I didn't think she did.
Can
we go confirm that?
Are they complaining?
Can we what?
Can we confirm that?
I mean,
Can we
like,
even
again,
get?
like, I think there's
I
maybe
don't see anything.
No,
Is someone literally complaining that this Lombax is sexualized?
I don't think it is.
Also,
No.
It's barely feminized.
Were we supposed to assume that there are no female Lombaxes?
Well, here's the problem. They didn't. It's not that they didn't want the character to be female. It's that they didn't want any stereotypically female attributes expressed on the character.
Breasts? Those are stereotypically female now?
That's not okay.
So if you're gonna cast a woman in a movie, she can't have breasts? Because what? Because it's discriminatory to women without breasts?
Yes.
Breast cancer survivor or trans women?
Trans. That's definitely what this is about.
So what? We're gonna start shaming women for having breasts and vaginas?
That's what it sounds like, isn't it?
Yeah, just like.
It's not sexist at all.
Just like, how dare you have tits in front of me like that?
Yeah.
Like, are you trying to shame me? Like,
Why is it that we can't feminize in any way a female character?
Because women are men now.
That means that we have to make sure that all masculine characters are not masculine. Like,
Right.
No,
because
you see the giant dick on Ratchet?
Does Ratchet have a giant dick? Dude, I am not paying enough attention to the naughty bits of the Lombaxes.
To that, they're not there. They're not being again. Like there's maybe the ever so slightest bump on the chest, maybe protrudes.
I don't think that light counts as cleavage.
No, there is absolutely no cleavage.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, how could you even get that idea from?
I know. Yeah,
I can't see anything.
But here, let me continue to read some of this. It breaks people's trust when you allow things like this to happen unchallenged. If you don't push back against tiny little things like giving Rivet tits, you're essentially saying that those things don't matter. They don't matter. And if the small things don't matter, where's the line for bigger things?
Women can't have tits anymore?
That's what this person seems to be saying to me.
Yeah, all the women got off their tits, all the dudes got off their dicks. That way everybody's the same.
I'm running out of I'm having a hard time
I got a question. Would it have been okay if Rivet had because she looks more like some sort of weird fox person.
Yeah, when she had
a set of fox nipples, right?
On her lower on the body where fox actually
like a cat or dog has.
Right.
Would that have been too sexualized? Too?
I don't know. I mean, it would have made it obvious she was
obviously
female.
It wouldn't be anyway because she's fully clothed with
Right.
fur.
Can would it make people feel better if she had like mastectomy scars or something?
Well, like they also were complaining about how big her hips were, and I'm like, again, like maybe just the ever so slightest tiny bit, but
yeah, she's not like a Pixar mom.
yeah, no. Right. Yeah, if you've got somebody, if you want to make that complaint, go complain to Pixar.
Yeah, talk to Pixar about it's unrealistic. Like Barbies are more structurally stable than Pixar moms.
That's actually very true.
Yeah, I
like what? How
getting out there extra thick ink every
what
time
size?
they gotta
What
draw on.
Mrs. Incredible has like a waist like the thickness of a baguette, but
And
she has an
it's-
ass like
Honestly,
like
and it's
like a
and big tits to boot.
yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. People don't want any feminization or masculine.
But the thing is that, like...
But they like really feminine men, right?
Right, but it's only if it's a man that's being feminine. That's the only time it's
So, when you're
okay.
So only men can be feminine
I
now?
got a fix for you. I figured this out. What this game should have done to have been politically correct is have the character model they use for Rivet actually be Ratchet and vice versa.
Okay, but I mean, I guess that's my thing, right?
It already looks the same except for the face.
Yeah, and like there was no complaints made about the face at all, right? Mm-hmm.
Which actually is the only thing that really tells me that she's female.
Yeah, it's the face and then maybe the voice.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, obviously.
That's it. That's it.
It's very much like, like Looney Tunes style, like animation for like determining, which skunk is male.
These are, yeah. I mean, like, these are pretty non-sexualized. I haven't seen anything in this game that I would have considered to be sexualized at all. It seems like a pretty legit children's game.
Yeah,
it's perfect for that.
Again,
Pixar. They don't want women or children to ever have the idea that women are feminine in any way.
Yes, little kids should definitely not be aware that their mothers are proud.
Yeah.
Yeah, just yeah. They got to take those nipples out of their mouths and forget.
I don't know, man. I don't know, but I don't like.
I just like.
I don't
know. Until you said that to me just now.
Right.
I had not noticed, and still don't think I noticed her having breasts.
No.
Or anything particular about her hips at all.
No. I really again. If you
somebody quit their job with that. I think people are just looking for excuses to quit their job and then go on Twitter and be like, "I'm so virtuous and unemployed."
They probably fired for something else instead of trying to spin it that way. Because
that's definitely possible. I also think there's a lot of people that don't want to do their job. Don't want to be accused of being lazy. So then instead they quit their job and be like, I quit my job on principle.
Right.
And then it's even dumber because we have an actual scandal in the game industry going on right now. What
Blizzard?
Blizzard?
Yeah, right.
If you guys want to get into that, I will be right back.
Yeah, like some woman actually killed herself because the way she was being treated by her coworkers and how they were passing around like nude photos.
Yeah, I heard all about that, man. That they would just get wasted at work and go and like bother people in their cubicles while they're trying to work and shit like that.
Whole gangs of drunk dudes just roll up on their female coworkers and just start talking about how they wanted to fuck them.
Yeah.
But you don't see too many games media things talking about that when we could be talking about, apparently, Rivet's giant sexualized breast.
I mean, are they even A-cups, dude?
I don't think so.
I don't even know how much of that's armor. Like,
dude, if I went into this game blind and you told me that Rivet was male, I wouldn't disbelieve it.
Yeah.
Likewise, if you told me Ratchet was female, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
They look the fucking same.
I'm telling you, man. I think that girl just wanted to quit her job. Just be like, look at me, I made a stand. I don't know. I mean, like, really? Because of this game?
I feel like there are so many better things to make a stand about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, I was impressed by how effective their World of Warcraft protest was.
Oh, yeah?
I did not think that holding a protest in World of Warcraft could possibly yield any results whatsoever.
What'd they do?
What? They just like gathered up in the lobby on one of the World of Warcraft worlds and protested against Blizzard until they made a response. They didn't even have to leave their house.
Alright, guys. Chill for a minute.
Okay.
I got at our job, there's a bunch of dogs with kennel cough.
Oh, jeez.
Kennel cough. Yeah, it's just a sickness that dogs and cats both can get, especially in a confined environment, like at a vet or a pound or something like that.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
Straight in the shower to try and get rid of that.
Yeah, give it to your pets.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I had to put her in her kennel just temporarily.
Most stuff to fuck up, but just imagine if she was sick.
Yeah, right. Anyway, yeah, the whole thing with Blizzard, I feel that's what you guys were talking about, right?
Yeah,
that shit is,
that's like a genuinely huge deal, and
do you think Blizzard will, like, truly suffer consequences or, like, go away?
Did Ubisoft suffer any consequences?
Well, I brought that up earlier because we were actually talking about that before the stream, and that's what I said is like Ubisoft didn't really suffer any. Oh, I didn't even realize. I don't even remember getting this gun.
Like an ice cube gun?
Basically.
Huh. You put them in your drink.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, like. Because if I remember correctly, the Ubisoft people, like, one of the worst offenders wasn't even fired. He was just given the option to resign with all of his stock options, so he's still making money.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, that's what always happens. Yeah. That's what, like, Harvey Weinstein has been forced to step down from his, like, chairman position, and it's like, okay, but, like, he still holds, like, a significant amount of stock in the company. He still gets to keep all his money. Like, nobody...
They're currently working on getting him out of prison.
It sounds like they're gonna do the same thing that
with Cosby.
Yeah. Sounds like they're gonna do the same exact thing.
What's wrong with these prosecutors, man?
Well, I don't know what it is, but they prosecute on the stupidest thing. Like, so, like, they get the guy in jail, but then they do it in such a way where it's so.
Well, where it's like with like Cosby, it was undeniable that they had to let him out. Like they could not hold him because they told him that they would not use any of that evidence against him. It's just like, why would you tell him that?
Well, yeah, why would you tell him that in the first place? It's just stupid.
I'm guessing that they felt that was the only way to get him to confess.
But then why do you need him to confess if you're not going to prosecute?
I don't know.
Right? It's like that.
I'm so glad you got that off your chest, Mr. Cosby. Enjoy your freedom.
Yeah, no, it's stupid.
Like that's basically that sounds more like the government's trying to provide therapy. Like,
well, it's just like when you have like a serial killer. If you tell them just show us where you hit the bodies, we'll let you walk free.
Yeah, but there are bodies to be found. Like, what do you do for, like, an abuser like that? Just, like, I really want to know where it happened? Like, why? Why do you need, like, what did you get out of that?
Well, the reason that they let him out is because he's rich.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh, absolutely.
Probably the reason they fucked up in the first place was to leave after the heat cooled down. They'd have a way to get him out.
Do some favors for him, you'll get some favors from someone else later.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's what always happens.
That's crazy, man.
I mean, if Cosby had been, some poor dude who lived on the streets, I'm sure they would have given him the death penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you gotcha, huh? Yep.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, that's some weird shit.
Well, I'm glad that with all the horror and hardship in the world, that somebody's looking out for
Yeah, that's the real problem.
Well, I couldn't imagine the trauma of being crazy enough to be concerned about animated, non-existent boobies.
Well, another part of the thing too is that from the stuff that I saw, it seemed like as though that the act of complaining was meant to be basically a resume for other jobs. Literally, that act of complaining was to try to get attention for other places.
Oh yeah, like
here I am, please.
Right, don't worry, I'll get you your woke points if you hire me.
Yeah.
And it's funny too. I mean, that's the sort of complaint that would have been like legit back in the '90s. I mean, back when you had that female Crash Bandicoot character who actually did have one of these really kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I do not remember.
But I don't think you're supposed to. But yeah, I don't know. Well, it's just like it's weird in the fact that like
I played those games recently, and I don't remember that at all. The Crash Bandicoot thing. I don't remember there being.
Didn't Crash have the female?
But she's like completely flat chested.
Yeah, I know. I have literally.
I played the originals.
Okay.
Like the '90s ones, very recently.
Okay.
Like that
I don't know.
I'm not saying none of them.
Because I can picture in my head what Ulysses is thinking.
Sure.
I'm positive we're thinking of the same thing, but it might be a different. It might be a different.
Right. That's all I was thinking is maybe it's from like one of the slightly later ones.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can see the difference between now and then. I mean, if nothing else, look at Lola Rabbit in Space Jam.
Right.
Or Lara Croft.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, what's so funny to me about Lara Croft is that it was a glitch that made her breasts do the triangle thing, and then they just decided to keep them that way.
They should have made like a horror game character based on that. You know, we already had Pyramid Head. Why not Pyramid Pit?
Yeah, honestly.
I was saying, did you hear about the shooting that happened just recently, or here?
Oh yeah, super close, dude.
Yeah, like a couple blocks away.
Yeah.
I actually don't know if I did.
You're talking about the one on St. Clair and Fairview?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Like right next to McAllister.
Yep.
Shit, yeah, no, I did not actually.
Yeah, it happened
Some dude
yesterday.
just got shot in his car at like 1:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Yep, just middle of the day.
Like somebody came up like his window and.
We don't know who did it or why yet.
No.
But, you know.
All they know is the dude was in a hoodie and he ran.
That seems like a straight up hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even, they aren't telling who the guy that got killed was either, so, you know,
Sure.
we don't really have, as a general public, we have no idea what the motive for the band.
Right. Just the manner in which it was carried out just seems
Odd.
very
Yeah.
Seems like a really.
Well, and like, especially around McAllister, that's the first time I've ever heard of something happening like that happening around McAllister. Like, that's weird.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard crazy crime stories from around the U.
Yeah.
I mean, the U is like robbery central. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
But even then, people don't generally get shot as bad.
Yeah, I mean, like, like actual, like, straight up violent crime is definitely up. Like, I mean, people have always been robbing people.
Right. I mean, I've heard of people at the U getting, like, pistol whipped.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's from the caliber.
Not the same as being murdered.
That's damn. Yeah, no, I hadn't heard about that at all. That was how long ago did you say?
Yesterday.
Just yesterday.
That was yesterday, yeah.
Well, from us, I mean, if you were here and if you were banged into, you probably could have heard the gunshot.
Yeah. My hearing is just like garbage though, so I may not have heard it either way. Most people probably don't.
In New York, there were like 100 people walking down the street, and they just randomly beat the shit out of a firefighter.
Why?
Don't know. They were just like, get that fucking guy, and then they just beat his ass. I think people are just bored, and violence is a form of entertainment now.
You know, people have been cooped up because of the pandemic for a while, so they got a lot of emotions running hot, probably.
Yep.
And shit, you know, people have always been assholes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's,
It's just, it's the random acts of violence. Like, I mean, like, whatever. If people want to if people who know each other want to murder each other, like...
then, let them do their thing.
Well, at least I can take some, like, solace in the fact that I don't think anybody...
People walking down the street, because
I don't think anybody wants to murder me, as far as I know.
Well, you never know.
You never know.
Right. I mean,
you never know.
Could be closer. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, watch your back.
Okay. Now I'm worried. But just like, a lot of people who who, you know, get murdered know they're going to get murdered, or know that there's a chance they're going to get murdered because they know they have enemies and people who are dangerous. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, what was that rapper's name? Extension, like whatever.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
You never heard of that guy before? He got murdered. His rapper name was like XXXTENSION. I think it was Extension or something. I know it wasn't triple extension or something, but like.
No.
Okay, whatever. Either way, he was a rapper and he got murdered. And he had all these songs that people were like, oh my god, he predicted the future. He knew he was going to be murdered. And he was talking about how like people were going to come and murder him. And I was like, no, because he knew that he was dealing with dangerous people who were threatening to murder him. And he put it in his song. He didn't predict the future. He knew he was fucking with the wrong people. Like,
It wasn't that like...
Shit, it may even have been like a taunt, you know? Like, people aren't really going to do that. That's why I put it in my song.
Yeah, and then they did. But I just thought it was so funny when people were like, he predicted his own death. And it's like, no, I'm pretty sure he just knew people were going to come and murder him. Like,
right. That's not the same thing at all.
Did you hear about the dude who just jumped off a bridge just because he was bored?
I did hear about that.
I didn't.
Yeah,
he wasn't suicidal?
No, he was just like, he was stuck in traffic, right? Like on this bridge, right? All these cars
Okay,
were flying up.
yeah.
For whatever reason, he decided to get out of his car and just jumped off the bridge into the river below.
Okay.
Sheerly out of boredom.
Huh.
And then he nearly drowned, and the fucking rescue squad had to come out and digging around the river to pull him out, and he was lucky he survived.
Yeah, people aren't doing well mentally, that's for sure.
No. Well, they never have, really.
It's getting worse. Yeah, like,
Doom.
That's cool. What the hell?
Oh, huh. Nice.
That's fun. No, that's another thing with like little...
Yep, little deployable monsters.
What do they do? They're like suicide bombers?
I think they might just chomp on people.
Okay. Side area.
Sweet.
Oh shit.
Well, okay. I think these have gotten more complex too.
Do you know what else that Insomniac employee, what else they've worked on? Anything
I
that?
don't.
Okay. Just curious to know if like characters in other projects they worked on had boobs.
Right. Well, I mean, it's Insomniac, so I would assume at least, at the very least, like Mary Jane from the Spider-Man game. I mean...
Is it okay for Mary Jane to have boobs?
I mean...
Is it okay for any female character to have boobs?
No.
From my understanding, no.
Okay. Like, what?
I know. I knew that would hurt your brain. I knew telling you about that.
This is literally one of the least sexualized characters I have ever seen.
Yeah, she's just fun. She's just a fun
Cartoon kids character.
That's weird. That's how you know these people are always thinking about shit like that.
Shit, Bugs Bunny was more sexualized than her.
I mean, you shit, he put the dress on.
Yeah, he did. Lipstick.
Yep.
All the time.
Yep. He did the whole deal. That's probably why it was okay, though.
Right, well, because he was a man.
A man in a dress, yeah.
Oops. Not need to do that.
That's the warden's office. Just have to use these platforms to get closer and go from there.
Has anybody called Bugs Bunny like a trans icon or anything yet?
Probably.
I feel like he's more of a drag queen, but...
Well, I mean, I agree, but like, I feel like those definitions are not as that important. The distinctions aren't that important when it comes to like fictional characters to some people.
That's true.
On the plus side, it is good to know that Elmer Fudd was actually very woke. I mean, he was pretty into that shit.
Yeah.
Fell for it every time.
Yep. Yeah, he thought Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny passed. That's for sure. In the eyes of Elmer Fudd, whose standards might have just been low.
That's fair.
Just imagine people fucking Elmer Fudd.
Kind of like someone fucking a gnome.
Yeah, it would be like that. Yeah, he does.
He just needs the hat and the beard.
Oh, you know what? Let me get something real quick. We have a something we've never done on stream before. Real quick.
I don't know what this is going to be, but I think you're in trouble now. I think you're in big trouble.
This dude got me a gnome.
Alex, I have a present for you.
Oh God!
It was from the Minnesota
From the Minnesota Historical Society?
Oh
Yeah.
shit! It's the history of gnomes.
It's a shot glass. Oh, with the stupid little bitch gnome on it.
Yep.
What does this have to do with history?
I have no idea, but
This isn't the
Yeah,
historical.
gnomes were an important part of history.
Yeah, man.
No, they weren't.
No,
they
They
weren't.
wrote the "you go" the thing.
Don't you remember how Sherlock Holmes was a gnome? Sherlock Gnomes? That was the inspiration for the book. And he was the Prime Minister of England.
Yeah. Gnomes did a lot of important stuff, man.
I feel like I have a pretty good idea on like the historical contribution of gnomes, and it's pretty limited, man.
And gnomes did everything.
Did
They
they?
invented the
Did they?
pointy hat. And
Wow! Wow! The pointy hat? Oh man, because like that's been identifying retards and racists for so long. God damn, man, what would we do without pointy hats to put on dumb children?
I don't know.
What?
Does it
really,
say
that-
something on there?
What?
Does it have any writing on the glass? I couldn't remember.
No, it
it's just a
doesn't.
picture
No,
of
it's
a
just a
gnome.
dumbass picture of a piece of shit gnome. Well, thank you, Say.
Yeah,
that was a great find. So.
yeah. Well, you know,
If I ever just want to like drink like straight anthrax or something, I'll do it out of this glass.
And it's pretty great how much gnome memorabilia you have now.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's I got
yeah. You got a lot, man.
I got gnome bath bombs. I got gnome
Butt
figurines. Yeah, I got
You got a talking gnome.
yeah, I got talking gnome.
Whistling,
Yep,
yeah,
yep, the gnome whistles.
Right at you.
I got a
What else could a
tapestry.
boy want?
I got that fucking stupid David Gnome tapestry. Yeah, so I mean,
Started your collection of Magic the Gathering cards. All the gnomes.
yeah, you did give me some Gnome Magic the Gathering cards, so I can
Do some high
so I
level
can
tournaments
so I
with that.
can
Moving around the world with your skill with gnomes.
can own those, I guess. Yeah, that's what I want, to be known for Magic the Gathering, and then even more than that, known specifically for my use of gnomes in Magic the Gathering.
That'll be on your tombstone.
Just a bunch of fat neckbeards like, here comes the guy who always uses gnomes. That's what I want in life. That would just do it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I you seem like the kind of person that would think and feel that way.
Yeah, I just gotta come up with all my sweet gnome puns for when I like lay down my trump card. Just yeah, I'll have to think about them. You know, it's important.
It is hard to come up with gnome cards.
Yeah.
I mean, they made 2 whole movies full of them, and it didn't work the first time.
Well, Alex,
Yeah.
you came up with a gnome pun a long time ago. That
Which one?
God, what was it? How did it go? It was why are gnomes such good rappers?
Because they're silent G's?
Yeah, that was your joke. That was your joke.
Oh, god damn, I didn't make
You
that
did
joke.
that.
Yeah, well,
You brought that into you birthed that, Alex.
yeah, well, you know, can't help but be creative.
That's
Yeah.
what you're going to be known as when you become a Magic the Gathering pro. You're going to be known as the Silent.
They're gonna call me the silent G.
Yeah, because you're going to be the silent G.
Oh my god.
That's great. Well,
Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, thank you for the gnome glass.
yeah. Oh, you bet, Alex.
You know,
You bet.
if
What was I gonna do? See that and not get it for you? Like, come on.
you could have.
I don't know, man. I felt a moral obligation.
You should have gotten him that gnome garden ornament.
Oh, yeah.
The one that you always send him pictures of.
With the fucking gnome tugging on his dick. Yeah, that's
the one that's jerking off in the bushes.
Yeah, that's always good.
I don't know how it's legal to put that in your yard, but
I mean, I'm pretty sure I think it's what it's actually supposed to be is that he's peeing. But
yeah, but it really
it
looks like he's jerking it.
I mean, I don't know. Public urination is better than public masturbation. I
feel
like.
But they are both illegal.
True. But I do feel like one is a little better than the other.
Sure, I'll give you that.
So I'm actually supposed to be fighting this.
You know how I know that public urination is better than public masturbation?
How?
Because if somebody was peeing and they made like direct eye contact with me outside, I would just kind of walk away and be like, ooh. If somebody was jerking off and made direct eye contact with me, I'd fucking run. I would dip.
I can't argue with that logic.
That said, you shouldn't have your dick out in public.
No, for any reason, yeah.
But you're right. I would definitely run away.
Yeah. If somebody's like just pounding it and staring at you.
Walking away and running away.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, fortunately, it doesn't seem to happen much around here, but I know New York City subway system, you catch dudes jerking off on the train quite a bit.
Yeah, this all the time.
Yep.
I don't understand the appeal.
Well, I think a lot of times it's homeless people, so you know what I mean, like...
Well, there isn't like some rat-infested alley or a dumpster
Still public, technically, though. I mean.
Yeah, and like, you need a safe spot to, tug your...
Now that's a safe space.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, it's warm, the lights are on, it gives them a place to be,
I mean, I can see the logic in it.
Like, I was just saying, nobody deserves to have to jerk off on the street, okay?
I mean, nobody should.
No, I'm saying
the more people there are around you, the worse.
Well, I'm just saying that jerking off, in an enclosed space is a basic human right.
Sure, an enclosed space where there's nobody else around.
But if there's not an immediately available Starbucks bathroom, then you got to do what you got to do, right?
No, I think if you do that, you can go to prison. They do have an enclosed space in
Ulysses, you're being awfully closed-minded here, man.
By not wanting to do the masturbate in public?
Yeah. What if they have no other choice?
They have a choice. I'm sorry. What situation could you possibly be in that you have no other choice?
Well, are you trying to say they shouldn't masturbate?
But again, you can find somewhere where you are alone.
Where, Sage?
One of my
Sage, if you don't have a house,
previous suggestions was in a dumpster. You can close the lid so nobody sees you do it.
True.
So you want every dumpster to have a masturbating homeless man in it?
I'll take that over every train car.
Yeah, damn it.
I don't know, Ulysses. I mean, I just feel like jerking off on the train is a basic human right.
Yeah, I don't agree.
Well, that's because you guys don't understand, The problem is you try to make rules for people whose situations you just can't understand. Like, dude, have you ever had...
It's hard to understand.
Dude, have you ever had, like, a really, like, a raging boner on the train?
No. No, I haven't.
Common problem.
Ulysses knows what I'm talking about.
Does he?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he's just turgid on the fucking train, dude.
Yeah, I'm suspicious about the truth of that statement.
What? He's just fucking tumescent in in his sweatpants.
I've never heard that word before. Is that a real word?
I think so.
Oh, it's definitely a real word.
Yeah.
I would apply it to a woman who was sexually excited.
Well, you know, hey.
Sexist.
That's sexist. Men can be tumescent too.
Oh, okay. Sure.
So either way, you know, Ulysses, you know what it's like, you know.
No, we just
not
went through
really.
how he does it.
No, dude, when you're just like furiously just like engorged on the
I haven't engorged splitter from the train? No, I don't.
yeah, dude, when your clit is
My
just
next album, George Twitter Sunshine.
my clitoris is on the midnight train. Don't know when it'll be back again. Either way, so yeah,
Either way, no matter how horny you are, you gotta keep it in your pants until you're somewhere, at least in private.
Yeah, like, that's the point, is that you just have to be
You
alone.
can't just pull your t-shirt over your knees and just like...
That is not a private space.
No.
That is not a private space.
Under your shirt is not a private space?
That is not a private space.
Are you sure?
Yes.
If people can see you,
What's the difference between my dick holding up my t-shirt and a tent?
Everything.
so much, so much.
I feel like I'm being discriminated against. Yeah.
Use your dick as a tent pole?
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, okay, say I'm on the train, okay? How much of a private space do I need to create for myself on the train before I can start whacking?
I don't
You
think
need to
you
get off the
can.
train.
Yeah, you need to get off the train.
If I bring a tent,
No.
if I have one of those stupid little boxes that people were wearing at the beginning of the coronavirus, right? You remember that?
Yeah.
Like the,
Go off to the side of the highway in some bushes, put up your tent, make sure no one's around, and then you might have a barely defendable excuse for privacy.
If somebody found you, though, you'd still go to jail.
Yes.
what?
You probably get a lighter sentence because at least you
No, dude.
included it in the tent.
No, this is unfair, all right? People
Unfair,
with yeah. People with homes can masturbate for significant portions of the day.
Right, because they're in private.
Right.
No, because they have homes.
It's not just that they have a place to do it. It's that they have a place that no one is around to do it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But what if people don't have a place where no one's around?
Well, then don't do it.
But it's a basic human right, Sage.
Not to do it in public.
Nope.
Also, I'm sorry. Even if you were homeless, you can find a place for no one.
There's gotta be like a library bathroom or something that nobody's using. Like one of them private bathrooms where you lock the door, not the public one.
So maybe the Starbucks bathroom if you have the door locked.
Yeah, but people do drugs in there.
Okay.
What's your point?
You're saying that they should be able to jerk off in there, so I'm not. What moral high ground are you trying to take?
Well, I'm just saying I'm a respectable public masturbator. You know, I don't want to be. I
I think I've heard before on that.
Yeah, I'm not sure such a thing exists.
I don't want to be associated with, you know, paraphernalia and
Oh,
narcotics.
but you're perfectly fine being associated with people who jerk off in public.
Well, you know, I mean, we're.
Do you think that they need to find a private place to do those drugs out?
We are.
Is that how you would word that? Do you think they need to find a private place to go do those?
Yeah, because I can't watch them because they're gonna ruin my fucking boner, dude. Dude, if I have to watch somebody shoot up smack on the street, I'm gonna go soft. Like, you know, I can't stay hard in the face of all that misery.
So you don't have to see it. You think that they should have to find their own private place to go do this.
Yeah.
And that they feel like they need to do.
You think this
Yeah, I do really.
to do heroin has to look at you whacking your fucking dick?
Yeah,
Well, that's
but,
probably why
man,
they're
I
doing
can't
drugs
even
in the
do
first
heroin
place.
anymore.
That's probably why they're doing drugs in the first place. So
Because
they
you
can
won't stop
forget. They can
masturbating in
forget. Yeah, so they can forget that they saw my
You're the
dick.
cause of this problem.
You're gonna give them a bad trip too.
Well, you know, I mean, again, go do it in the bathroom. Like, the outside is for the masturbators.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. I'm just saying there are inside crimes and there are outside crimes.
Yeah, and masturbation is an outside crime.
Yeah, it's for doing on the outside.
No.
No. No, you're not. You're twisting these words.
That's the only thing I'm twisting, dude.
Well, just, you know what, just at least lock the door to the Starbucks bathroom, alright?
No, I'll just go in between the train cars. Just, jizz on the third rail.
Oh, okay.
Now that is a superhero origin story.
Man, I'm telling you, you gotta do it. You can just crawl inside of a dumpster.
Okay.
At night when nobody's throwing out the trash.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
That's the best I can give you.
Is that really the best you can do?
I'm afraid so.
Alright, fine. Drive a hard bargain, Ulysses. I'll come jerk off in your dumpster later.
Thank you for the offer. This is what you mean to say.
Nah, but yeah, I can't imagine being in a situation where somebody's just jerking off in the train with you.
Yeah, that'd be awful.
I think everybody, from my understanding, everybody just goes to the next train car. So if you want the train car to yourself, just whip your dick out. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure someone's gonna come take you off that train.
Yeah.
I don't. Did they really stop people from doing anything anymore? Isn't the rule now you can do whatever the fuck you want?
Look, I think that's a different conversation. The question, the conversation we're having is whether or not it's okay to do it. And if they're not stopping you, does not mean it's okay. It's suddenly okay.
No, that is the definition of it's okay.
No.
I mean, you can go over to Somalia and just start killing people. If you got the right connections, work with terrorists.
It doesn't make it okay.
Yeah, as long as no one's stopping you.
As long as no one stops you, it's okay.
Yeah, well, if people were mad about it, they'd stop you.
Oh my god. Alright, well, continue this public masturbation conversation real quick. I am going to feed both of my animals real quick.
I don't know. Ulysses, don't you think that, that I should write a book of, morals and code of conduct for society?
It sounds like you have no idea what morals are.
They're the things that people with morals stop you from doing stuff.
Wait, people with morals stop you from doing morals?
No, they stop you from doing stuff because they have morals.
Okay.
Yeah.
What morals are you going to put in your book?
Well, I'm just telling you, if the people who supposedly have these morals don't stop you, then, it's cool.
Well, what if they don't have the power to stop you?
Well, then, that's why having power is fucking awesome.
So what you're saying is that if people do immoral things and nobody can stop them for any reason, then we should just assume that whatever that person is doing is okay. So what you're saying is you support Jeffrey Epstein.
Why? Well, you backed me into a corner, Ulysses.
Yeah, you could say I backed you into a cell with an unusually large ex-cop.
Well, well, I'm just saying, okay, that, somebody should have stopped Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh? And I know why they should have, but could you please remind me why?
Because they had morals.
Yeah, but
and
people tried to stop Jeffrey Epstein the first time that he went to court, but they didn't have enough power to get him convicted.
Well, now I sound like a bad person.
I wonder why.
Wow. Anyway, okay, I don't think this rule does not apply to child rapists, just subway masturbators. Okay?
Is that is better, but is that really something that's worth defending? You do realize that children also ride the subway.
Yeah.
So, why would you be okay with children seeing that?
Well, I don't want the children to see it. That's why I was advocating for the t-shirt tent.
But that's not sufficient. It's still perfectly obvious what's going on under that t-shirt.
Is it, though?
Yeah, I think it is. If some dude on the fucking subway pulls his pants off and just wraps his t-shirt around his fucking dick, then, it's pretty...
I didn't say he should wrap his t-shirt around his dick. I said he should pull his t-shirt over his knees so that it makes like a little tent.
But it's still, like, his hand is still going to be, like, in there, like, making motions and shit. It'll still be obvious what's going on.
Okay, wow.
It's not a very good tent, Alex. You'd know that if you've ever been hiking.
Well, A, yeah, but B, no, Ulysses decided to, like, actually make some good points, which made me look like a terrible person. Yeah, so,
because you are.
So I was crabby about it. Well, fine. Okay. I will accept your prohibition on subway masturbation.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, now we can move forward as a society, because those important decisions are up to me.
Yeah, we get all those subway masturbators to finally fucking stop.
Yeah, they might not be so easy to persuade.
Yeah. I just don't understand the appeal.
Honestly, it comes down to the fact that I think they're the type of people that actually just do want to intimidate people. Like, they are just bad people.
Yeah?
Like those people that just stare at women, too.
Yeah.
Which is super gross. Yeah, so I guess that's just the logical extreme of that. Or have you ever seen...
dominant.
Yeah, or have you ever seen pictures of, like, dudes where women will take a picture of a dude with their camera like this, and then you can see in the window behind them that they're just fucking filming or, like, taking pictures of the girl?
Ew.
Yeah. Yeah, there are dudes who just go out and, like... Oh, I mean, there's a lot of different creepy types of dudes.
Well,
but,
I mean, women have to put up with a lot, especially when you got, like, stalkers and shit.
yeah, you don't realize as a man, like, how uncomfortable life as a woman can be. Because dudes are fucking creepy.
Yeah, there's a lot of gross motherfuckers out there.
Yeah. Well, like, some of these dudes who just, like catcall or hit on every woman, and then as soon as the girl's like, no, like, for whatever reason, I got a boyfriend, I'm not interested or whatever, she's like, you fucking bitch, like, you just start, like, berating people.
It's so fucking dumb.
And it's like, it can't be effective. Like,
I don't know how these dudes are actually getting some with this strategy.
Do you think it's working out for them every once in a while, and it's just giving them, like, the juice to keep trying, like kind of like 1 in 100, it's the numbers game, like, or what?
Or maybe it's like they keep trying it, but it doesn't work, so they just get saltier and saltier, so they try it more angrily.
That's possible. That's possible.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's sad.
And the logical result of that is the incel movement.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, those people are owed sex, Ulysses.
Are they, though?
They claim that they are. They claim that, like, I don't know what gives you the right to sex, but, something.
I mean, like, who do they think should be having sex with them?
I would presume only people they find attractive.
But why should those people be obligated to do so?
Because the inverse of that statement doesn't matter. See, only men should be able to choose to have sex with attractive people.
Okay.
According to them, women should be forced to have sex with people they are not attracted to, because that's them.
Okay. So, like, hypothetically, if some, like, really, like, gross, unattractive woman was, like, really into an incel, like, she wouldn't be able to, like, demand sex from them.
No, because it's a sexist movement, dude. It only goes one direction. They're only concerned about men who aren't getting laid. Like, they could care less about women that aren't getting laid.
I mean, I'm just saying there's an easy solution. If a dude can't get laid and a chick can't get laid, they should just get together.
Yeah, see, one of the reasons, like, and this is not an argument, like, for this, but I do think one disadvantage of evening the power dynamics between the sexes is that for a long time in human history, a lot of ugly dudes were having sex with attractive women because they had power or wealth or whatever. And
I bet there were ugly chicks that were having sex with a lot of dudes because they had power or wealth. I mean, Margaret Thatcher was considered...
No, I mean, I'm talking like medieval times, dude.
Okay.
But what that meant was that some of these ugly dude genes were being watered down by attractive women genes. I am worried about a future where ugly people are fucking each other a lot.
Yeah?
Because, like, that can only lead to uglier people.
Well, then won't the standards of beauty just have to change? Like, won't we only have a society that, like, values, like, I don't know, like, giant noses or something is sexy?
I guess. That's
like,
possible.
Like a toucan nose going on.
Okay.
Maybe, like, a really, like, long, like, Jay Leno kind of chin.
I just want us to keep looking like humans.
What if we look like gnomes?
Then I'm definitely...
Gnomes become the standard of
Then I'm definitely out. That's like my thing. I gotta say, like no, I'm just saying as a relatively short person, I will probably only ever in my life, and have only ever in my life, dated and been with women who are shorter than me. That means my kids will be even shorter than I am.
Yeah.
And so they'll just keep on shrinking. So yeah, gnome future might happen, or the species will become so stratified by the fact that only short people are having sex with short people and tall people are having sex with tall people, that it'll be like elves and dwarves or something like that.
You know, I feel like there must be some sort of like course correction in evolution somewhere, because I feel like I've seen it a lot where you'll see like a really, really like tall dude, some dude who's like 7.5 feet tall, and they always seem to, like, whenever I see them like with a woman in public, they're always with some chick who's like 4'5".
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. There are tall guys having sex with short women. Don't see a lot of tall women having sex with short guys, though.
That's true.
Now, how does this relate to how terrible of a person Alex is?
I don't know. We're past that conversation now.
All right,
you can call me a terrible person if you. Okay, you can call me a terrible person if you want. Sage, you got some complaints.
I know. Something was going on, and I was only just vaguely aware of it. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, Ulysses just had to like poke holes in my argument. You know,
so public masturbation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to bring out the big gun.
Yeah,
definitely felt like I needed to poke holes with that.
Just, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, I thought I made a good argument. I'll just see at some point, hopefully somebody watches this and can comment on how solid my...
yeah, do you agree with public masturbation? Tell us yes or no in the comments.
Or just rate my argument, no matter how you feel.
Rate or rate?
Rate.
Okay. I'd just be sure it was.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you would do that to an argument, but...
who knows? Maybe it'll get canceled.
What? I'll get canceled?
Maybe.
I feel like
we've all settled just in the short time we've been doing this.
Yeah. I don't know. I was making an argument for the disenfranchised and horny, so, you know.
But you were making an argument, I assume, for disenfranchised and horny men.
Oh, if a woman wants to masturbate on a train, I mean, I'm not going to argue against that. What could my argument possibly be? Like, no, nobody wants to see a vagina on the train? Like dicks only? Like... Plus, like, a woman could probably pretend she had, like, Parkinson's, and you'd actually pretty convincingly, like... He'd actually be able to get away with that.
I'm not masturbating, I just have Parkinson's.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I'm definitely not defending women doing it on the train either, but I definitely feel like it would be easier for a woman to get away with it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Like, all the same objections I have to men doing it, I have with women, but... You know.
Yeah, it would be easier, for sure.
Equal public masturbation.
Yeah.
That's what Alex was looking for.
Yeah.
Women's suffrage was all about.
Yeah, we want to masturbate in public, too.
We got you the right to vote. What about flicking the bean outside? Come on, Susan, you're fucking this up.
One crazy woman. With all the other normal women that just wanted to vote, there's one crazy woman that would not shut up about that.
Just like, the vote? Jobs!
She doesn't believe in herself.
No.
You're just gonna hide again? Now? I am very...
Yeah, there's no tits.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Like
The light bulbs on the robot's head
I
were
was
like
saying
this.
the same thing.
Yeah.
That robot's got bigger tits. They're just in the wrong
I'm
spot.
not a good partner. Well, maybe you could be. If you'd stopped to help me that night instead of running away, things could have been different. Or if you just told the truth, maybe...
Why do none of you understand? I am broken.
It's got a real,
I will always be.
real self-defeatist complex.
Yeah.
Like a nihilistic robot.
Yeah.
Go hide.
There's multiple
We have a
times in
universe
this
safe.
game.
Universes,
Yeah,
whatever.
robots, they don't seem to have a very good, like, psychological health program for robots in this series.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's Robotherapists at?
Ratchet seems pretty together, but
Well, he's missing an arm.
Yeah.
but he's happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Alright.
Last moment hero saves coming in with this robot.
Yep, she'll pop up. Yep, that's definitely gonna happen.
Look at me, I'm the warden now.
That's pretty cool. All the lizard people and the butt pirates are actually on our side. So.
Yeah. Got the reptilians and the butt pirates. I mean, who else do you really need backing you up? You know?
True.
Yeah, good point, good
Maybe
point.
she is.
So you're just gonna give up on her because you're afraid?
Says the big hero who's too scared to look for the other Lombaxes? At least my fear makes sense.
Yeah, she's got you there, Ratchet. You've spent how long with the ability to travel?
They have the same size chest.
They do.
I'm sorry, they have the exact same
They
size
do have
chest.
the same size chest. Yes, they do. So she doesn't even have any.
No,
They're not even
no,
there.
they have
They're
the
not
same.
even
They
there.
have the same exact size chest.
That literally looks the same.
They also have like basically the same. Yeah, she
does
has
have bigger
slightly
hips.
wider hips,
But
but
it's not
not by a lot.
Wide hips. They
No.
are wider than Ratchet.
Yeah, but it's not a big difference.
What took you all so long?
It's basically everyone deciding to meet up at the
Nice.
Fight Club.
It feels like a pretty final sort of
Yep.
thing.
Yeah, let's go check out the club. What's everybody doing in the club?
It's a better finale for all the characters than you got in fucking Mass Effect 3.
It's literally about to make that same comment.
Did you want to order something? No, thank you. I am reflecting on what is ahead.
Ratchet is very, he definitely got his don't believe in himself problems like all the
Oh,
robots,
yeah.
but he seems to have a little bit more of a,
Yeah, you mean Clank?
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he reminds me a little bit of, what's the name of the robot in, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Marvin, yeah.
a little bit like, I'm sure he was probably based on that originally.
I mean, that's the perfect sort of
Right.
Ratchet.
Credit Armor collectibles before that. I mean, I know I looked
Yeah.
it up. We can play all the side missions after the story, so.
Okay, let's go check it out.
Let's do it.
So I was thinking I'd disguise myself as a robot, but with a really big...
Really big what? Really big what?
What were you gonna say?
You know what that sound is? Listen closely. Is it there? Hope? The slow inevitability of death? No, it's me. Winning. What else is new, you say? Oh,
Got tiger blood, man.
but only a part of one dimension. What about the rest? Maybe I'm just old-fashioned, but I think everyone deserves a little subjugation.
It's a good line.
So, to celebrate such a momentous
I do like this version of that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's fucking
Oh my
hilarious.
god. Look at his tiny, tiny little champagne flute.
That's as big as your nose glass.
Yeah,
Shut up.
shot champagne glass.
My first stop, Megalopolis. Or, as I like to think of it, New Nefarious City.
Hit when he shot the portal behind
And
the crowd.
that
of people.
knocked the audience into it. Yeah.
That was amazing.
That was hilarious.
When do we leave?
Oh shit.
So it's
Avengers
interesting.
Assemble!
It's a very interesting, group of people to
Yeah.
come together.
We even got the
It's
little
a-
totems in there.
It's a motley crew, that's for sure.
Right now.
A little Minnesota.
Yeah.
Got a little Minnesota on their journey.
Sargasso soda.
Oh, man. I think anybody was offended by that.
By what?
The Minnesotan thing in this.
Us saying that, or somebody who saw it?
No, but like by the game. Do you think anybody was offended by that?
No.
People just pick anything to be offended by nowadays.
I'd be shocked.
If people were offended by the cup size of rivet, then I guess they can be offended by anything.
I mean, that's by that.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I've ever seen somebody be legitimately offended by the depiction of Minnesotans in anything. Like I don't even. The stereotypes are mostly like goofy, like too polite.
Right.
It's kind of like Canadian stereotypes. It's like
remember that horrible like fucking hate piece Fargo.
Yeah, oh yeah, man. They really yeah.
They really did us dirty there.
Oh yeah.
I do like how this is kind of tying in with the very beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is cool. It's cool
Yeah.
to be able to go through the same environment, but now that it's like all
Just chaotic as shit.
well, and like conquered, because like the signs everywhere already have his face on it.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Even though it didn't seem like very much time passed in between.
Apparently,
He works fast. Yeah.
well, to be fair, he did have the fucking invasion for you.
Yep.
That's true.
They probably just surrendered and put a sign.
Yeah, I mean this is quite the crew that he brought.
I don't see any of the locals fighting back except for us and wizard people.
Some butt fire.
Didn't we have like our whole gang come? Yeah.
I think we'll see him like throughout the level. Like,
Right.
places.
I mean, we don't see any of the aliens that live here. They're doing it.
There's still so much suspicious luggage laying around.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
Still a lot of Saudi journalists.
Yeah, man. You see something, say something, Sage. You better go say something.
I mean, hey, I feel like we said something. I can't even look at your map now.
Huh.
It's the only time in the game that's been true.
I guess this area probably can't be very big.
It's probably just a bit, and then to lead up to a boss fight.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, there is.
Woo!
I do enjoy the fucking part of that.
Oh, I love the pixelizing of it. It's so fun.
There's been a lot more enemies crammed in this area than there used to
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the first time it's just been a wave of enemies in the game, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's been a few spots where there's a lot of them, but they're really slow. Well, also you have backups too, so
Yeah, that
can
does
deal with more.
does make sense.
That looked rather painful.
Did you say bottomless butt pirates?
Bottomless butt. Just like an ass like Mary Poppins first.
That's a porn star name.
The bottomless butt.
Bottomless butt.
Yeah.
It's a selling point, I guess.
Just like how much can you fit in there? I mean, health around here somewhere. A little bit of health. A little bit of health. No. Okay. Take that. Okay, cool.
Weed.
I do love how pathetic the original version of Nefarious is, just tagging along.
Yeah.
I can't help but wonder if the original Nefarious is going to be the one that actually beats them.
You got lucky
Right.
last time, Nefarious.
Yes. This calls for a special sort of annihilation. I've been looking for an excuse to wear my new suit.
Oh, right, next suit.
Yep.
Where did he
Oh, switch characters here.
What's your move?
Yeah.
I like the way that they just kind of.
Now that we're actually together.
Yeah.
It does do a good job of giving them both pretty.
Yeah, I definitely think so. I love this. It's like, it really does make you think of Panzer Dragoon.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's pretty cool.
Damn.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Dang.
10.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Oh shit, he's sticking his hands through the fucking portal too. Oh.
What has gotten into you lately? I was so used to you being dull.
Shit, man.
That's a pretty massive boss.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's only his hand.
Right. It's like that's like actually on the scale of God of War, honestly.
Yeah, yep.
In a Ratchet and Clank game, which I never really guessed I thought I'd see. But
Yeah.
I'm envisioning Kratos angrily climbing that thing.
Quick time. I could definitely see.
My revenge.
I could definitely see a quick time event with that thing.
And that would be
What do you think of my new look?
Oh, and God of War. Yeah, oh,
God
yeah.
of War.
And Ratchet and Clank.
I call it my power suit.
Maybe
I
more
rarely have an occasion
Ratchet
to break it out.
Sci-Fi horror game.
I bet your funeral's as good a time as any. Come on.
Well, at least sci-fi horror game would still be sci-fi.
Exactly.
Like how you would mash this with Greek mythology. Or I guess any mythology now with God of War, but still.
True.
What do we know about the next God of War, Sage?
Really not much still. They announced it a while ago now.
Yeah, I know they announced it. I haven't heard anything else about it.
Yeah, I mean, technically, even though like everyone is pretty sure it's going to be called God of War Ragnarok, we don't even officially have a title.
Oh, okay.
Even though that's kind of the assumption.
Right. Sure.
I mean, yeah, all we know is that they're working on it, and it supposedly is going to be a cross-gen release, so it is still going to have a PS4 version.
Oh, really? Huh. Interesting.
So it might not be like the full next-gen power, behind
Well,
it. But
gotta,
I mean, the first game
yeah.
looks amazing still.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
So like, the art direction is still going to be impressive, but it might not quite be able to do like.
You nailed it. Now
It might not quite pull off like Demon Souls remake.
Right.
Like, I don't know. Like, we'll
shit.
see what it looks like.
We're kamikazing him right now.
Oh, yeah. Fire shit.
Yeah. Damn.
I'm enjoying how.
I don't think that did it though. Yep.
No. Might have damaged him. Yeah, he's at 76% now. Oh, okay, so it was just a cutscene more than anything.
Imperial power suit. Oh, here's his head. Yeah, it really does look like this fight really does feel like in the first God of War when you're fighting the Kraken right at the beginning.
Oh, yeah. Or, the Hydra.
Hydra, yep, yeah, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, whatever. Either way, you're on a boat fighting it.
Yeah.
The thing with a lot of sleepy days.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I want to see, I would like to see, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oops, just was not paying enough attention to what was going on behind me. I don't know if you remember, but there's the guy that you drop down into the Hydra's mouth. Would you kill that?
Oh, yeah.
And then in the second game, no. And then at the end of the first game, when you're climbing out of Hades, that guy is also trying to climb out and kick his soul back down.
Yep, I remember
And
that.
then in the second game, you fight a character that summons like a bunch of souls to fight you, and then that guy is one of the souls that he summons, and then the guy's freaking out like, oh god damn it, not a third time.
I didn't remember that.
So then you actually kill his soul in the second game.
Jesus.
Just Kratos being a fucking dick.
Yep.
Maybe one of the huge asshole, at least up until the latest game.
Yep. Yeah,
I mean, I think he's got some level of sympathy in the first two.
Yeah.
But in the third one is when he really just goes so goddamn ravenous with it.
Yeah, where he's like murdering gods that like didn't do anything to him.
Yeah.
For no reason, with no real justification at all. Yeah.
I mean, they're kind of fucking with him still, but like,
it's not quite the same.
It's not.
Nothing on the level of the
Yeah.
Like I'd say, Ares and Zeus
really were fucking with him. Yeah.
We're really fucking with him. And then
This is becoming
and
considerably
Hera fucks with him. Hera fucking
true. Yeah, that's true.
And then there's a few of them. Hermes, I took great joy in slaughtering.
No, yeah.
But like Helios, I feel like was relatively like could have been left alone. Yeah. I mean, like they did try and fight him back, to be fair, but like.
Well, self-defense isn't fine.
No, but I mean, once it started, it wasn't stopping. Ah.
It's a pretty solid boss fight.
No, this is cool. It's not literally complicated, but like,
yeah.
It doesn't happen.
I am enjoying him coming through the portals for the whole fight. That is kind of cool. Like an 8-bit elderly man.
Let's see.
Use this bag.
Oh,
You're actually starting to do some real damage to him now.
it's like the electric rod, so they like got damage build up over time.
Yeah.
Oh. Probably.
It's probably after. It'll start pretty soon if there is. Yep.
You're looking hurt, Nefarious. Oh, my last nerve. This holds not even a candle against the battles I had won. Countless victories. Your dimension will
Right.
be another in my trophy case.
Come on, buddy. I bet there'll be like a big cutscene at the very end.
Yeah. Because if it doesn't trigger at 10%, I don't think there's going to be anything, and I'd be surprised.
7.
Let's see. Nope.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, through the bottom of the map.
Damn it!
Yeah,
Shit.
you didn't even fall off it.
Yeah, that time it glitched on you. Fuck!
Aw, really?
Alright, well.
I guess that was his real secret armor.
Really thinks it would get the best of me.
Oh shit!
Tired. They're heroes. It's still working. This is not good.
I do enjoy that some of these weirdo weapons actually work on bosses.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
normally I feel like in games that's not the case. But
Yep.
Is how you get your dimension.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of time the bosses are immune to like gradual damage effects like that.
Yeah, especially like stun attacks.
Mm-hmm.
This is my dimension to rule!
Well, people are doing the faster stuff.
yeah.
Oh, you figured some stuff out now.
Yeah, definitely. Because well, the fact that we can freeze them in place
Yeah,
like that at
right.
all.
This is becoming considerably less amusing. Keep firing at the
Yeah,
monitor.
I'm doing a little battle damage and shit. Piss them off.
Are you all okay?
Yep, he just might be nefarious.
Yeah,
There you go.
electric
We're
is
getting
pretty
close.
good.
Hang in there.
Any other interesting things that's happened in the last week or so? Joe Biden said his butt's been wiped.
Yeah, he did say that. My butt's been wiped.
Look, I'm glad somebody's liking this block.
Yep. He's having trouble wiping his own. Yeah.
Not easy to wipe it.
Yeah. It's even harder. It's harder than being president.
Yeah.
I mean, it's harder for him. It's harder for him than being president.
To be fair, being president is pretty easy to say.
Yeah.
Well, shit, when the entire movie just covers for you.
Yeah. Well, and also just when the bar keeps getting lowered and lowered.
Right. Every
Like,
single time.
you know, if the next president's like a beagle or something, I'll be like, yeah, whatever.
The news media will just all be about, like, getting right now.
Yeah, just put him in half and take him to get ice cream.
Who's the cutest little wartime president ever? What's that, boy? You want to invade some poor country full of brown people? Really?
Right. I mean, it wouldn't be any different than what Joe Biden is.
No, that's true.
It really wouldn't.
Plus, I mean, it'll make the inevitable war crime so much more defensible when you just have a little dog whimpering on stage.
just like
you
it's a UN,
jail.
fucking UN human rights tribunal or whatever, and it's like, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Does this dog really look like he would order the waterboarding of those people?
Criticism about bombing that orphanage made Fido sad, and we can't have that.
Look upon my magnificent work and despair!
Quote Ozymandias, yeah.
Almost. Don't go by the edges at all.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not go back to 75% here.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
What have you done?
I would not be shocked if there was like a double boss fight though, because
I
still have to fight they're like.
I can see. You still have to fight him outside the mech suit. I can see that.
Well, I was gonna. Well, maybe him or fighting
the other Dr.
Nefarious, the more incompetent one.
Oh, okay.
As like an extra little
bonus fight. Huh.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
Oh.
The heart of the robot.
And that has the health bar.
Yeah, I'm sure he has some type of defense system that's about to respond. Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple nobodies, but... Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah, if they want to have you do one more round of shittiness there.
Well, we did kind of already have a boss fight with him earlier in the game.
That's true.
I suppose.
He's glad we refilled all the ammo.
Right. That was just in all those crates you had up on the way over here?
Well, it also...
Some of them automatically.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Oh, no. God damn it.
Ooh. Yep. Good catch, Ulysses.
Not my fault. I swear, he belongs in the, like, there's that Robot Chicken skit that's all the 80s, like, cartoon
like
villains.
Skeletor and stuff.
Yeah, and it's like a self-help seminar for like, villains that can't... Well, and Skeletor's not there, but, like, he's doing the whole thing, and it's, like, Cobra Commander from G.I. Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Panther, or whatever the name is. And the
Pantera or something.
Whatever, yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, but it's the villain.
Or Destro or something. Mumra. No, Mumra.
Oh, it's Mumra. That's right. Yeah, Mumra. Yeah, it's a mummy for some reason. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's a mummy cat.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I guess. Thunder.
But then Skeletor walks in, and the guy that's doing the self-help seminar is like, dude, I told you to not come back here. I can't help you anymore. It's like, no, I really think I can do it this time.
Oh man, Skeletor is the most pathetic villain of 80s cartoons.
Oh god, it's so funny. He's so
there were some fucking losers in that gang too.
I feel like
Starscream's a little bitch.
Oh, Starscream is. At least you had.
At least he's not the main villain.
Yeah, at least Megatron was like actually threatening, and then Starscream like was a subordinate. Oh, like was like a worm tongue. Right?
Yeah.
But like in He-Man, it's just Skeletor.
Yeah, Skeletor is the big threat. Yeah.
Masters of the Universe was never something I was particularly fond of as a child. That just wasn't a series I was into.
Yeah, it was not for me.
Well, you didn't like that Skeletor was clearly gay for He-Man?
I mean, if you know what, if the He-Man show actually committed to that, then I might have been interested.
That actually would have been kind of funny if they ended up together at the end.
Skeletor and He-Man
should have been boning by the end of it.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I guess Skeletor would be boning.
He's got a huge bone.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Yeah, alright.
I don't want to go to the dentist, Molar.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Just all blow up.
That's it.
I knew it.
Yep.
I cannot run away anymore.
I knew they'd be going in on that archetypal. Archetypal thing.
Okay, so now we get to the other part of the boss.
Where was Rivet? Yeah, where Rivet was doing more of it. Little sky battle, yeah.
It's only fair to give her, something to do.
Well, let her really take on Nefarious,
Especially because this is her universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it only makes sense that the game kind of came down to being...
It finishes with her fighting her Nefarious. Yeah, who's actually intimidating.
Right.
Yeah, he's pretty scary.
You mean
like for a kids game? Yeah, when he threw the audience in the portal.
That was awesome.
That was hilarious. I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's actually legitimately fun.
Yeah, he is.
Just as a personality.
Yeah, that I like really.
I just like that he's British like the incompetent one from the main universe is.
He has an American accent.
American.
Yeah. I feel like we give British people too much credit though for their accent.
Oh yeah,
a lot of people just treat them like they're intelligent.
Just on the British accent.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're from Manchester.
Yeah, that's true. Or like Liverpool or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's thinking like Ringo's a genius.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, then if you're Scottish, everyone will think you're wrong.
Well, I mean,
but Scotsmen.
That accent sounds drunk.
Or they're like the heaviest drinkers in the world.
Really?
Yeah. Like Craig Ferguson said that he didn't know what drinking was until he drank with the Welsh.
What do they drink in Wales?
He was a severe alcoholic
too?
at one point in his life.
Yeah, what is the drinking like in Wales?
Yeah, what do they drink?
Just all the time.
Yeah, but what do they drink? Do they drink
from
whiskey?
what I understand, it really is just
drink whiskey too, or just everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
have like a can of like rubbing alcohol or something.
Yeah.
I don't think they're Russians.
Well, the Russians are drinking to die.
Yeah, I mean they're drinking like shampoo.
That's true. Alcohol and shampoo?
Yeah, shampoo. That's what it came. That's one of the products that Michael came up with that Kane is gonna sell.
Shampoo?
Yeah. It's gonna be like a commercial where he's like in the shower.
Like it helps you get poon, or it's made with poon, or
it's made with hyena.
Yeah, it's got hyena. And he's gonna be fucking somebody, and he's gonna be like pouring it in their hair, and then pouring it in his mouth.
No, with twice the hyena estrogen.
Yeah, basically what it is.
Okay, alright.
And I don't know if he's advertising that or if he's just experimenting on people by like putting hyena. Yeah.
Really, every culture has a lot of alcoholism when you get down to it.
True.
Nice, good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, they definitely, I mean, you know, for a kids game, they actually made a pretty solid boss fight at the end. Like, takes some real effort.
You know, if it had just been the giant robot part, I was gonna say
right.
It was like just an okay fight, but the fact that it's got all these stages to it,
right,
it kind of tries so many different things.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that we're, you know,
well, and it might be the first time in the game I've seen you have to go through like your entire like collection of weapons.
Yeah.
So you're I mean it's cool to have a battle where like you're deploying everything.
That's the I think the most effective games are games that, you know, you make you learn how to do all these things. And then at the end of it,
you get to do them all.
Yeah, it's like a test. And it's like, all right, what did you learn? Do you understand how to use all these different things? Or were you paying attention to the game, basically?
Shadow Warrior with Doom Eternal.
Shit, Doom Eternal really fucking. That was like the fucking.
That's one of the fucking best.
College exam. for as far as that metaphor for video games go in general. Oh shit.
Yep, he's at 5% now, so he's gonna send one last wave at you before you can kill him. It looks like.
At least you got some good backup.
Yep. Woohoo! You back? No, it's okay. Holy shit! Damn, dude.
Come on.
Yeah, right. That's a good thing you're so close to killing them because you don't have much for weapons.
I can even see this being like ever so like mildly.
Crabs?
What the hell?
Fish and crabs?
Oh shit, is this a dimension you're fucking up?
I think you might be losing control because it's getting so... Yeah, look at how it's like everywhere.
God, look at he's just being such a little bitch at the end though. Like if I can't rule the dimensions, nobody can.
This is the part where you lose.
Sweet. Oh nice, you cracked his fucking head open, dude.
Goddamn right, that bitch deserves it.
Somebody gonna kick him in the chest?
Probably. Yeah. I still can't help but wonder if it's gonna be the other.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Nice, got the giant squid from the PC Pirates.
Yup.
We can win this together. What do you know about winning?
So we cool with that Dr. Nefarious now?
Probably not. Yeah, well, yeah, for the duration of this game.
Right.
Oh, he's dead.
Never mind.
Oh, that was great. That was great.
Ready to fix this, pal? I would love nothing more.
We never fixed his arm.
No.
Well, that would be ableist.
Oh.
Yeah, Sage, if you're not intentionally handicapping yourself, you're a bigot.
What a weird journey it's been, huh?
Yeah. What a good game.
Yeah, man, this has been great.
I'm glad it didn't pull Game of Thrones and have Gary close that book and then it zooms in and it says Ratchet and Clank on it.
It's like Ratchet's dick doesn't work.
For coming back.
I like how her giant robot form basically has a turtleneck.
I guess it's time to go home, huh?
Yeah. Our dimension could use a couple heroes right about now.
I do wonder what they would. I mean, every one of these games is very different.
Yep.
But I do wonder what they will do for future.
Right, yeah.
I think you know.
I mean, they set up a multiverse in one game.
Are we going to the planet of the Lombaxes, Blake?
Oh, maybe. I mean, that's been like a series-long kind of thing.
Right.
It's like the first game on the PS2. Oh, wait, well, okay, if that was the end, then that was the tease for the next game.
Ah, so they're going to go to the planet of the Lombaxes, probably.
Too Fuzz, Too Nefarious.
Nice.
Nice.
Cute.
Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh shit, he's got an arm again.
He's got
he got
Rivet's arm. Yeah.
Fun.
I wonder if this will have an after credits sequel.
Yeah, right? It's going to be like your Marvel movie thing.
Everybody does it now. Oh shit, they brought him down with the statue of Saddam.
That's the
Maybe
thing,
they'll
like,
find him living in a hole.
When we make our What is this stuff? What is? We're being told like extra story through these.
I don't know.
I think we are.
Yeah, this is
Some butler had a robot baby.
It was like giving him to the Trudy Dragon, or
I don't know, maybe.
Trudy's like free on the Trudy planet now.
Oh, really? She's not in Sargassota anymore?
oh, sorry, I got all the time. Well, that's one thing though. When if we ever get any of our projects off the ground, as far as like any of the comic books that we'd like to make, I specifically want to never have a post credits type thing. Anything.
Okay, fair enough.
Just because people are expecting it now.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
It's a trope that's been.
We should do a pre-credits thing.
Pre-credits scene? Isn't that just the opening?
No,
but it should tease a movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It'll tease a movie like a different. So the first scene.
It'll tease the next movie at the beginning of the.
Okay.
Terrible.
Yeah, I don't think that would work very well.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I just don't see that going marketing wise. That being like.
But people never stay for the beginning of the movie. So.
Oh, there's the Sargassota.
Oh yeah, they're
there. Morts.
Wait, what do you mean people don't stay for the beginning of the movie? What are you talking about?
People always show up late, I guess?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
If they know there's going to be a pre-credits scene, they'll show up on time.
But, like, is this pre-credit scene before the trailers and stuff? Like,
yeah.
How does this work exactly?
Well, you know what we should start doing is putting a post-credit scene into the movie that ends before the next movie starts. So we'll just have them tack on a post-credit scene to like whatever romantic comedy, horror movie.
So you want post-credit scenes teasing movies that are entirely unrelated to the movie you would have just watched?
No, what I want is the movie that plays in the theater immediately before our movie. Yeah. I want to have a post-credit scene in that movie that teases
like Angry Birds 3.
Yeah,
there's gonna be a teaser at the end that
for the sequel to the movie that hasn't even started yet,
which is coming on afterward, like in an hour.
No, not that. It's teasing the movie that comes out after Avengers 4. Oh. So you get a teaser.
You have to watch both movies to understand what's going to
happen. Yeah, it's a post-credit. It's a post-credit scene on an unrelated movie that gives you spoilers about the movie you're just about to watch. Okay. And then teases the sequel. Yeah.
that I don't know, Vision's going to come back to life in Avengers 4.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you watch.
So I'm
in Avengers 5, because you're gonna watch Avengers 4, and you won't even know that Vision had died.
So you're telling me you're telling me that I'm gonna go to the theater to watch Cunt Liquor 6, and you're gonna put that.
You said it's not okay to masturbate in public.
They have those theaters anymore.
Do they not?
I don't think so.
Where was I then?
Probably on the train, you piece of shit.
Shit, was that where? I guess it makes sense why it was so white.
Damn it,
I was being judged.
I'm sorry, Alex.
Yeah, see? Yeah, see? I'm not the only piece of shit, Ulysses.
Hey, I am a self-avowed piece of shit.
We
all know this, yeah.
Okay, but no, see, so yeah, you will go see, so you'll have to get to the theater so early that it's...
Is that rope? Yeah, what's going on there?
I mean, that was the robot and his pet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to get to the movie so early that the movie before your movie hasn't even ended yet.
Okay.
You can catch the post-credit scene, right?
Okay.
And then you watch the movie.
And then the post-credit scene is really for a movie that comes out in like 2 or 3 years that is a sequel to the next movie that you're actually about to watch.
Yes.
Man, you're going to be sowing some seeds of confusion for that one.
Yeah, I feel like that is going to just drive everyone away from your product.
What?
Nobody's going to take it seriously.
They'll have so many questions.
Possibly too many.
Well, you know what? Fuck you, Sage. You said we couldn't do a post-credit scene. Then you got mad. Then you got mad at me for suggesting. Then you told me. Then you told me it was a bad idea to have a pre-credit scene.
Well, yeah,
and now you're shitting on me for having post-credit
You're
scenes.
not giving Alex any room to innovate.
Yeah, you won't even let me have post-credit scenes in different movies.
Hey, what's he supposed to do now?
Yeah.
Not do them.
So what, am I supposed to have teasers in the middle of the movie? It just stops?
No.
It just stops?
That's not good either.
Dude, where are we supposed to put these scenes?
I don't know, in the middle of the movie, I guess.
We just said we can't
hear this.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a Portal-esque song, but Fast and the Furious.
That's okay. I just making sure I wasn't the only one that was hearing that.
It's weirdly inspirational.
Oh, well, he can't resist masturbating on the train either.
See, I'm in, like, pretty auspicious company. That dude's an emperor.
You're telling me that emperors masturbate on the train?
I mean, has there ever been an emperor with a train?
Probably in China.
Yeah.
Man.
Nicholas. I mean royalty overlapped with...
Sure.
Yeah.
But do you really think they're pulling their dicks out on trains? You know, I get that no one could tell them not to, but, like, do you really think they're spending their time doing that?
You know, what if it was a private train car, which an emperor could have?
Hey,
but...
You think Kim Jong-il wasn't whipping his dick out on his fancy-ass train?
I bet he was.
I bet he was.
Alex.
Doing Elvis impressions, wiggling his hip with his dick in the mirror, in his fucking jumpsuit.
Alex.
With his big glasses.
You know good and goddamn well that you would be able to see a big lump of fat and no one would be able to find his dick.
I didn't say ooh, and I said ill is dad.
Oh, well then, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Kim Jong-il pretty fat, too.
He's chubby, but I bet you could see his dick.
He didn't have cheese ankles. That's the difference. Oh, it's a duet. That sounded sexual.
Yeah, it did. Are you a top nefarious or a bottom nefarious?
Well, I think we could probably skip the rest of the credits.
What? What if there's a post-credit scene?
Lock challenge mode. Keep all your weapons and play through a harder version of the game to get new weapon upgrades and earn more bolts with bolt multiplier. Create a new challenge mode. Play through at any time from the title menu. Would you like to go back in time before the final fight to finish any remaining activities or exit to the title menu? We'll just hit that real quick, and then I don't know. I feel like we could wrap the stream up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there?
Sure.
What's going on over there?
Cool.
Why is Gary riding a mechanical bull?
That's
It's a
great
Sibian,
question.
dude.
Well, on that note, well, that's it for Ratchet and Clank.
Yep.
That's it for Ratchet and
That's
Clank.
crazy. That's
Let him ride
crazy.
around one for a little more longer.
Yeah, let him finish.
Yeah, let him finish. Well, that's it for Ratchet and Clank. I think next Tuesday we'll be doing Returnal.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll just move forward with that, and then if we finish that before 12 minutes comes out, we'll do, I think, Wolfenstein.
Cool.
Wolfenstein: The Old Blood.
Yeah.
Otherwise, 12 minutes after that.
Sweet.
Isn't Returnal kind of sexist, though?
Wow.
It's got a woman in it, and she has tits.
And she has tits.
So you can
Yeah.
actually see them, unlike in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That person must have been really upset with
Title rhymes with urinal, so like, you know.
the return urinal.
What?
Is there like a time loop where you keep peeing in the same place?
Yeah, dude.
I mean, with that being so, yeah.
Yeah, you go, you take a leak at the urinal, and then you go, you wash your hands, you open up the door, and it's morning again.
And you just gotta pee all the time.
Yeah, just as soon as you pee, the time loop resets.
So like you've
I had
got.
nights like that.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I'm just saying, you go, you take a leak, you know, it's late at night, you go, you piss in the urinal, you flush it, everything seems fine, you go wash your hands, and then you open the door, and the day's reset. It's like Groundhog Day again. It starts.
So if you hold it and risk ruining your bladder.
Yeah, you can, as long as you can hold it. Yeah.
You piss your pants, and then you're it's like the fake ending of Returnal, where you're about to have a door, and then like you live your life, and then you just wake up again in the afterfall.
But it's just every time you pee.
Yeah.
Just every time you pee, yeah.
And every time you wake up, you have to pee.
Yeah.
So how is this a 30-second loop? Like how? Like
Well, you have to hold it. You can only.
How long it took you to pee.
Yeah.
Well, you can only make progress for as long until you have to pee. So you know, I mean, you gotta hold it
as long
if you want to get anything done. Yeah.
Or alternatively, if you can just keep peeing the entire time.
Yeah, if you could pee continuously.
Okay, what are the odds of that happening?
I don't know. How hydrated are you? Yeah.
I feel even if you're just slamming water, you're gonna run out eventually, man.
I feel like if you drink enough water, you open a direct line to your urethra.
It's like a small.
Yeah, your body just opens all the hatches. Yeah, like if you drink enough water and you switch to Hawaiian Punch, it's just gonna be straight red in the urinal, dude. Like,
That's how you unlock the next level.
oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Well, I like this dude riding a Sibian as the
yeah, no, he's really zen about it too. Yeah, he's definitely having a good time. He's reaching nirvana.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, join us next time for Alligator on a Sibian.